Ciao a tutti, it's Autumn, and today we have the first video in this series where I just copy the Big Grinders shtick because apparently it's good for new players to get into the format. I don't know, I'm not target audience, so if I'm doing something wrong with the format, just please let me know. But here we have round 6 Fisher match from Mortal Attack Monthly number 17, I think. No, 16. It's Ultra Plant versus the Manch. Ultra Plant is on Cat and the Manch is on Spellbook, and the odds are stacked in Ultra Plant's favor big time because the matchup is very lopsided. Even if Spellbook goes first, Cat just has an amazing matchup versus Spellbooks. And a lot of new players ask me why. And that's because Moral Attack counters completely Spellbooks. But yeah, here we have both are starting off with a pretty damn good hand. Well, the Manch definitely has the better hand, but you know, Ultra Plant has duality. We don't know if he's gonna dig into a good artifact play. But yeah, he's gonna dig for Fate, and yeah, he's gonna end on Fate, not Tower. So that's a bit of a bummer, but you know, he's gonna have to deal with that. But with that, he's gonna be able to protect the blue boy, or just use the Fate to get a search off when he gets swung over. But yeah, here he normal summons Myrmoleo first because it's a lot stronger if you know the opponent has an interruption. Card would have been stopped by the Fate here. And you want to use it before you use duality to deck clean to avoid digging into your bottomless yourself. So yeah, here he's gonna use Fate to flip down the blue boy and search out. He's gonna search secrets so he can get some tower. Here he dualities for 3, and you know, he has a Moral Attack in hand. So here it's kind of tough to pick. It's like there's no amazing nor no terrible pick. But yeah, it's gonna go for the Crow, which is probably the best one. Crow is pretty good versus Spellbooks because it stops Master and also Life, mainly Master really. But yeah, here obviously he's gonna avoid using the Master to avoid playing into the tower, the Crow. Never mind that. And he's gonna let that through. I'm not as good as Ultra Plant, so I'm gonna assume that's a good play. Yeah, here he saves his artifact play, and he draws into a Sanctum, which is very good. He knows he doesn't have Fate up, so he's gonna go for the card, and he's not gonna finish him because card goes under finish chain. And here he's thinking if he wants to use the ignition right now, but he's not gonna because he has more than one spellbook in the graveyard. So if he were to pop that, he would have searched Justice, which is not very good here for Plant. So he's just gonna save. And oh, never mind. I'm stupid, I guess. Here's gonna search the B attack. Yeah, I'm kinda confused right now, I gotta say. Yeah, here he has the Priestess and he has the Max to get the draw. Obviously bottomless into Wisdom. pretty usual here for spellbooks. You'd never really want to bring out Priestess without Wisdom out. And yeah, it's gonna pop the Vermilio because popping back rows versus cat is never a good idea. Like here, look, all artifacts. Yeah, here with Eternity is gonna grab back the Fate that he banished off Priestess. Here he's gonna go for the artifacts. And he snipes the Moral Attack here. Again, I probably would have just set the Moral Attack here, not Big Attack. But I guess it's for follow-up because he had drawn the Ignition. So, yeah, makes sense, actually. Here he has the Finish Chain, so he's able to get over the Moral Attack, but that's just for now. And he has 2 Ignitions, so he's Plenty's in a very good spot right now. And he's saving the crew for when it really matters, I guess. Here he has a lot of life points, but he decides to go for the artifact plays in battle phase. He goes for it's not going forward. He backed on. And here he ignitions. I'm not entirely sure why he didn't do it earlier, frankly. I don't know. I'm not the greatest cat player in the world. And here he has run out of Mortax, so he goes for the second big attack. Because big attack is hard once per turn anyway, so he doesn't have to pop the breakthrough skill here. Yeah, here obviously he pops the Priestess. And he saves the crow for the life, I'm guessing. And here Damash can go into rank 2, but he has a breakthrough skill for the search. Yeah, it's gonna herald that. That's really teasing him with that crow right now. And here he's able to just take a big chunk of... Yeah, that's game. Next, we have the Mash going first again. Okay, so Plant is in a decently strong hand. Deep Dark is not very strong in this matchup, but like bottomless here, but you kinda need trap holes. But he's already drawn both, so I don't know. kinda in a bad spot, but you gotta see the 6th card in hand to really decide how good the hand is here. But here he has a lot of monsters, but he has both the tower and the access to Fate, so he's kind of in a good spot here. And yeah, he has Fate. So here we just goes for the follow-up. Oh no, never mind. It's he goes for Eternity here, and just set and get the tower off and pass, and he has the finish, so he's in a very good spot here. And the last card is not very helpful right now, but could be later. But here he decides to keep the Fate up because he doesn't really need the extra search. Here he he gets the Justice summon, I assume. But he does have warning if he wants to do that. Oh. Oh. Oh, I did not know this. I will very much keep that in mind, because he destroyed it in Chilling 2, Tower misses timing. Because it's when you can. So that's very good to know. Hey, I guess this video is being useful after all. Yeah, here he has Blue Boy. I would probably solve him here, yeah. Because gets under Wisdom if he has it. But yeah, here it's like you never want to blind MST versus Cat on your turn. You always want to do it on the opponent's turn. If you want to do it. Because like they don't have many continuous stuff, it's only Call of the Haunted really. So there's no amazing target, so you kinda have to use it during the opponent's end phase. Here's just playing beatdown. And he's kinda bricked himself into a corner. Because he can't search, he doesn't have anything banished up. And he doesn't control a spellcaster for Fate. So yeah, he's kinda boned. Lucky for him, Plant I don't think plays Cowboy. Oh well, he has the finish, so he's gonna fine. But here comes the clutch Justice, so he's able to get Fate off even if there's bottomless up. He can do stuff now because of Eternity. Surprised he didn't go for the... no, it makes sense. Yeah, here he does assume he doesn't have artifacts up, but like he just drew the Sanctum now, so he's still good. But shuffles back the thing. But yeah, he has now 3 spells for Priestess. But he doesn't have Wisdom up, which is quite bad. This is a pretty desperate play, obviously. And yeah, that's it for the mash. Yeah. If subscribe, leave a like. If you've got any suggestions for this, please do tell me in the comments.